Weird laws. UAE versus Netherlands. What if I told you that in one country you can go to prison for hugging someone on the street, and in another country, drugs are sold openly in special shops, and it is completely legal? Both countries are modern and highly developed, but their laws are two completely different universes. Today, we compare the strangest laws of the United Arab Emirates and the Netherlands. Stay until the end, because the most insane law is saved for the finale. The UAE, gleaming skyscrapers in the desert, oil billions and strict Islamic traditions. The Netherlands, windmills, tulips, bicycles, and one of the most liberal legal systems in the world. At first glance, what could they possibly have in common? The answer is simple. Both countries have laws that make your jaw drop to the floor. And what makes this comparison truly fascinating is that both countries are genuinely proud of their legal systems. Neither sees their laws as strange. To them, it is simply normal life. Which raises an interesting question. Whose normal is actually normal? Let us find out whose system is more creative. In the UAE, public displays of affection, hugging, kissing, even holding hands too long, can result in a fine or arrest. This applies to tourists as well. There have been real cases where foreign couples received prison sentences for kissing in public. A British couple was arrested in Dubai after being seen kissing in a restaurant. And there is more. Living together without being officially married in the UAE is a criminal offense. Even sharing an apartment with a friend of the opposite sex can technically be considered a violation of the law. The Netherlands became the first country in the world to legalize same-sex marriage back in 2001. Nobody raises an eyebrow at kissing on the street or any form of relationship between consenting adults. But here is something most people do not know. In the Netherlands, pets have official legal rights. If an owner mistreats an animal, they can receive up to 3 years in prison. That is more than some countries impose for theft. In the UAE, alcohol is officially prohibited for Muslims. Non-Muslims may only drink in licensed restaurants, hotels, or at home. Even stepping outside with a minor amount of alcohol in your bloodstream is a violation. But the strangest rule, during Ramadan, it is forbidden to eat or drink in public places. Even water, even if you are not Muslim. This can result in a fine or deportation. It is worth noting that the UAE receives over 20 million tourists every single year. That means millions of visitors arrive without knowing this rule, and some of them find out the hard way. In the Netherlands, marijuana is sold in special establishments called coffee shops, completely legal and open. But here is the twist almost nobody knows. Officially, marijuana in the Netherlands is still an illegal substance. Its sale exists in a legal gray area. The government simply looks the other way and collects taxes from it. Officially banned. Unofficially, here is your receipt and have a great day. One of the greatest legal paradoxes in the world. In the UAE, swearing is prohibited, and this includes written words. An offensive message on WhatsApp or Facebook can lead to criminal prosecution, even if it was written before you arrived in the country. Also, showing the middle finger to another driver is a criminal offense punishable by deportation for foreigners. And photographing people without their consent, including locals on the street, can result in a serious fine. In the Netherlands, cyclists are allowed to ride in any direction on one-way streets. simple rule, but it creates total chaos for tourists. And the strangest Dutch public law: the Netherlands has officially designated nudist zones in city parks. Laughing at or photographing anyone there is illegal and punishable by a fine. In the UAE, using a VPN to access blocked content is formally illegal. Hundreds of websites are blocked, including news platforms, some social networks, and even WhatsApp and Skype calls. Yes, in one of the highest smartphone usage countries in the world, WhatsApp calls are officially restricted. Think about that for a moment. The UAE has some of the most advanced infrastructure on the planet. Autonomous taxis, AI-powered government services, futuristic airports. And yet, a simple free phone call through an app is against the law. In the Netherlands, there are more bicycles than people, and an entire legal system exists just for them. You are officially allowed to carry one child under 8 on your rear rack. Carrying an adult on the frame is technically illegal, though everyone does it anyway. And if your bicycle is stolen and you can prove it, the government is obligated to partially compensate you for the loss. In fact, cycling is so deeply embedded in Dutch culture and law that some Dutch cities have more bicycle parking spaces than car parking spaces. The bicycle is not just transportation. It is a way of life protected by the full force of the legal system. And here is the most important discovery of today. The UAE and the Netherlands have completely different values, religions, cultures, and histories. Yet both are prosperous, stable, and successful countries. This tells us one powerful thing. There is no single correct model of laws. The UAE built a system on religious tradition, collective responsibility, and strict discipline. It works. The country is one of the safest in the world. The Netherlands built a system on personal freedom, pragmatism, and trust in its citizens. It also works. The country consistently ranks among the top 10 happiest nations on earth. The formula is this: laws are not just rules. They are a mirror of what a society believes, values, fears, and desires. When you compare the laws of two countries, you're really comparing two completely different philosophies of life. So what did we learn today? The UAE bans hugging on the street, drinking water in public during Ramadan, offensive driving gestures, and WhatsApp calls. The Netherlands legally sells marijuana, gives animals stronger legal protection than some countries give to people, and has more bicycles than citizens, each with its own set of laws. Both countries are successful, both are unique, and both make us ask the same question: what is actually normal? Which country seemed more unusual to you? Let us know in the comments, UAE or Netherlands. Subscribe to the channel. Many more comparisons are coming that will completely change the way you see the world.